ShareTweetAlexandria Ocasio-Cortez claimed she was joking about the world ending in 12 years due to climate change, adding that anyone who believed her is an idiot. The former bartender backed away from her previous dire warning. "You'd have to have the social intelligence of a sea sponge to think it's literal," she said. Well, that when she got burned, badly. You'll love this. Last January, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez grabbed the headlines claiming the world would end in 12 years. Oc revealed her Marxist colors during a Martin Luther King forum in New York City as she called hyper-success bad, said a world that allows billionaires is immoral, and claimed that the world is going to end in 12 years if climate change is not stopped. "I think the part of it that is generational is that millennials and people, in Gen Z, and all these folks that come after us are looking up and we're like, the world is gonna end in 12 years if we don't address climate change," Ocasio-Cortez said without evidence. "And your biggest issue is how we're going to pay for it? And like this is the war, this is our World War II." Other hardcore leftists joined the 29-year-old bartender in spouting the world-ending prophecy. In fact, this world-ending prophecy comes from the United Nations, which has been duping people about global warming ever since Al Gore made his ridiculous film, An Inconvenient Truth. However, Oc is now taking it all back. "We aren't sure what the New York congresswoman found out to bring her back to reality, but instead of admitting she was duped by pseudoscientists at the UN, the Democrat is claiming she never meant it literally and anyone who believed her is an idiot." Well, we all know she meant it very literally. Her own words prove that once and for all. The 29-year-old socialist mocked the Republican Party for taking her claim about the end of the world seriously, which she suggested was a combination of dry humor plus sarcasm. This is a technique of the GOP, to take dry humor plus sarcasm literally and fact-check it. Like the world ending in 12 years thing, you'd have to have the social intelligence of a sea sponge to think it's literal. "But the GOP is basically Dwight from The Office, so who knows," wrote Oc in a tweet published on Mother's Day, complicating Ocasio-Cortez's recent suggestion that the world-ending claim was a mere joke. The elected Democrat has repeated the claim time and again and even collaborated with The Intercept to create a video centered around the charge, reported the Daily Wire. "Climate change is here, plus we've got a deadline. 12 years left to cut emissions in half," she captioned a tweet promoting the video, last month. Americans were quick to weigh in and burn Oc badly on social media. "Nice try, @Oc@Repoc, I know we're all just shouting from the cheap seats, but we do have the internet. And common sense. I know that you're a politician now, but gaslighting lies like this shouldn't come so easily. Also, leave Dwight out of this," tweeted Tiffany Madison. Former Major League Baseball star Curt Schilling tweeted, translated, "I am full of SHT, don't know a damn thing about how our government actually works or anything about science, and you caught me, so I need to make up an excuse for saying something so totally ignorant. 1. You said 12-year with straight face. 2. You wait 6 months to say it was a joke. You need to fire your PR it. 3. You came out with #GND that was extreme AF. 4. Your own party has come out and agreed with your 12 years. 5. @BeterOrc said there are only 10 years, tweeted RY Mayor. Everyone knows when Oc said there are 12 years left until the world ends, she meant it literally. It's even part of her Green New Deal. When people started to make fun of her in January, the 29-year-old Democrat doubled down, refusing to walk back her remarks. Now, suddenly she has an epiphany, probably from her PR people telling her the polls are at rock bottom and it's unlikely she will be re-elected. So, she has to clean up her act. The former bartender doesn't want to go back to bartending. Yes, like a real job. She's scared she'll no longer be able to play pretend congresswoman and get paid $175,000 a year. The funny thing is, Ock has made more enemies now than she ever had by calling people idiots who believed her. This is the beginning of the end for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Share tweet.